Hi everyone, and welcome to Sinking Feeling with me, STAB. It's been a very interesting and productive week in World of Warships this week. We've had the fantastic news that the British destroyer line that's been hinted at us with the Gallant is finally making its way to World of Warships. We've had their general space stats and what they're like with the highest modules available, and to all intents and purposes they look okay. I believe they'll start coming into their own from tier 6 with the Jutland, and I believe that by the time you hit tiers 9 and 10, that will be truly when they reach their anti-destroyer role that the Royal Navy was known for, especially during World War II. Also this week, 0.7.6 is finally released. We finally get the American light cruiser line finished. The Arsenal finally makes its appearance. Night battles of Operation Cherry Blossom. Clan battles, I'm very much looking forward to them, as you can probably tell. The legendary module upgrades for the tier 10s finally make their appearance. A couple of map changes. The Port of New York gets a nighttime port. And the Hindenburg and the Zau and the Grusovoy finally get their balance changes. So let's have a further look at them. So, the American light cruiser line is finally finished. We've got the Dallas at tier 6, the Helena at tier 7, the Seattle at tier 9, and the Worcester at tier 10. Honestly, I think they're pretty good. I've been enjoying playing the Cleveland now that she's a tier 8. Not too sure on the Seattle. From what I've seen from many players, the Seattle is so-so. But the Worcester, especially with that massive anti-aircraft firepower, and the fact that you can draw enemy planes into you and then hit them with that devastating anti-AA firepower. Yeah. Year of the Carrier, not while the Worcester's on the high seas. All in all, I think it rounds out a pretty well balanced line of light cruisers. And hopefully, even though I'm not too sure on this Seattle, as I absolutely love the Cleveland, I'm sure the Seattle will grow on me, as I'm very much sure when I finally get to it that the Worcester will as well. So, the Arsenal. This is the new in-game shop where you use coal and steel. You can earn coal and steel by completing various combat missions, achieving higher ranks in ranked battles, and showing that your clan can do really well in clan battles. Any player who has a record of level 8 in their service record will be able to access it. Now, it looks as if they're going to give us a bit of a boost for our coal from the beginning of 5 coal for each 1 oil barrel we've managed to obtain. Which means if you're in a clan, that's going to be the only way you will actually accumulate any oil. Which gets me thinking, is this a big boost for us playing clans? And is it a bit of a kick in the teeth for people who have never played a clan, never joined a clan in the first place? I suppose that depends on how you feel about it. But in my personal opinion, it is a bit of a kick in the teeth. I know they have got a mission that says coal for everyone, earn 20,000 base XP over any amount of battles for 5,000 coal, but if you've never joined a clan, you're not going to have any oil to get this extra bonus, this extra boost. When it comes to coal, you'll be able to get ship upgrades that you'd normally only be able to get in super containers, flags, coupons, and a selection of ships, one of which I believe for coal is the Salem, for people who love freedom. As for steel is going to be used to get the Stalingrad, when that comes out, and I believe the only other two ships are the Flint and the Black. The amount of steel you'll be given, I think, is depending on how well you've done in ranked battles. So those players who have done really well in ranked battles are going to have a lot of steel around. It'd be interesting to see. I'm personally very interested to see what the Arsenal's going to have, because I liked it on the PTS, and I think it's going to do rather well. Let's see. Yeah, you can get the Black, Salem. Oh yeah, Musashi. Musashi is 176,000 coal. So if you haven't managed to get the massive amount of free XP to get the Musashi, that's another way to get hold of her. The new operation, night operation, finally makes its appearance after being in the PTS. You can play Operation Cherry Blossom in American, British, French and Soviet T8 cruisers. Unfortunately, that means if you haven't got any of those cruisers, you're a bit stuffed. Which is a shame, because it's it's quite a hard operation. If you've seen my Operation Cherry Blossom review that I put up, you'll know what I think of it, and the one problem I have with it is quite early on in the game, and it comes when you're protecting a beachhead. But all in all, I really enjoy the operation. My word of advice, if you have the Mikhail Kuchezov, that is going to be an absolute monster in this operation. Clan battles have finally arrived. This is season 3, I believe. Yes, it is. Called Sleeping Giant. They're played in the same format we know and love, and the rewards are going to be slightly different because you're going to earn steel, which is going to be really handy if you don't own the Black and you don't own the Flint. Something interesting this time is clan battles will only be available on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays, so that gives you 2 days off. So, also from this in this clan battle season, we're going to have 2 ratings, Alpha and Bravo, which should be interesting because it means that a clan can have 2 teams playing at the same time. I think that would be quite good. I like that addition. Clan players will be able to choose a rating to match their style of play. Serious battles to occupy the top position, relaxed battles to play with friends or to test new tactics. I do like that. So you can have the alpha team go out and do quite a bit of the heavy lifting, and the more casual clan members can play. When at a clan's base, you'll find both ratings by hovering over the emblem. I do like that. That's a nice touch. So, what else do we have? Oh yes, when the season starts, the rental ships are the Shimmer, the Hindenburg and the Conqueror. Now that's interesting because Hindenburg has just had a slight nerf. It's had that reload nerf of 1 second, and it'll be interesting to see in clan battles just how that affects it. Let's see, the Gros Savoy is being given a repair party. Be interesting to see. I'm glad it didn't get the radars. The radar didn't really do much for it. The Zhao has been given some nice 12-kilometer torpedoes now. Yeah, the Type 93 Mod 3 torpedoes. They're pretty good. I do like the speed on them. Of 67 knots. Very fast. I do like that.
Problem solved, sir.
Let's see, the gearing. Yep, they can have the stock Mark 16 Mod 1 torpedoes.
Anti-aircraft gun crews
Oh yes, another important thing. The Pan Asian Destroyer Smoke Generator. The reload time has been increased from 120 to 150 seconds. so from 80 to 100 seconds for the enhanced versions. This basically means you can almost have that permanent stream of smoke. How that's going to change how the Pan-Asian DDs play is anyone's guess, but as always, time will tell. Several maps have had a few changes. The hotspot map, some of the islands have changed around the Charlie capture point, and in mountain range, some of the islands have changed their location. There's a few more gaps between them, and if you notice on the west hand side, the islands are actually further north, providing a more even spread. Sleeping Giant, the absolute pain. Some of the islands have been made bigger. Around the Alpha capture point and around the Charlie capture point have been made smaller. The night port has made its appearance. It's New York, and I personally believe it's pretty good. Additional content changes we're going to see is the new Tier 9 and 10 Japanese destroyers, gunboat destroyers, are going to be making their appearance. The Kitakaze and the Harugumo are going to be played by developers and super testers, so be sure to pay close attention to when they come out, as I think they're going to be a nice addition and a nice way to finish off that particular line, especially if you enjoy playing the playstyle of the Akatsuki. Your daily containers and super containers are going to contain coal and steel. So there's going to be more credits, more signal and camos, and more consumables will contain 400 coal. And in the more credits containers, coal has replaced the enhanced consumables. Super containers will be able to contain at least 1500 coal or 1500 steel. And we're also going to get the Blue Lagoon, Stormwind and Revolutionary camos instead of the Type 3 Halloween and the Type 3 New Year and Gamescom camos. Excuse me. And finally, the brand new legendary modules are finally going to be released. If you have a tier 10, you'll be able to do the corresponding mission in the game that relates to a particular ship, so you can earn that legendary upgrade, and I believe a couple of them will be quite useful in Clan War. Myself, I'm looking forward to getting hold of the Republic and having that fantastic reload on it. Well, apart from that, I believe that covers everything in this week in World of Warships. I hope you're looking forward to 0.7.6 as much as I am, and it'd be interesting to see if the new premium American ships are going to make their appearance into the premium shop. That wouldn't surprise me if they did. So remember, you've got this patch to finish gaining your American containers, and the Azure line collaboration, I believe, finishes at the end of this week. So if you haven't bought them, get them while you can. So, that's it for this episode of Sinking Feeling. Thanks very much for listening.